Hi, my name is James Sullivan, and along with Julie Grasso, I'm one of the co-owners of Double or Nothing Reads. Julie and I were speaking just yesterday, actually, and we thought of several reasons that we wanted to pass along to you as reasons to try to keep your read stash, your read collection, good over the summer. There's a real tendency when we're not playing with our normal groups to have less reads and to play on that same old read that you love over and over and over again. When in reality, we're doing ourselves a disservice when we do that because the read is changing and we're not as likely to realize that over the summer. So I thought I would pass along a few reasons to keep your read supply good over the summer in hopes that you won't develop any bad habits. So the first thing is pitch. As we all know, when a reed ages, it tends to go sharp. And we don't want to be caught in the fall when we crank back up with our performing groups to be sharp. We want to keep our pitch center as solid as possible. The second thing is tone. The reed inevitably is not going to allow you to have as full and rich of a tone as you play on it for a while. And it's just hard to keep track of that as well when you're by yourself as when you're in a group and you're worried about making sure that you're fitting in with your colleagues and keeping your standards high. Number three is dynamic range. As we play on the reed, the opening can get a little smaller and it limits our dynamic range. For me personally, since I play in an orchestra, um, that's a big one because when I get back to work in the fall, I want to be able to project and to have, a big enough sound to fit in with my colleagues. Number four is flexibility. So, someone asked me years ago what the best way to get in playing shape was. And I told them that my biggest thing is to play on several reeds with each practice session. If I practice on just one reed, I find that I don't get near the amount done as if I play on 4 or 5 reeds. And the reason for that is flexibility. I feel like the name of the game as an oboist is making these instantaneous decisions as our reed changes. As you all know, sometimes at the beginning of a concert, the reed seems a little too resistant. By the end of the concert, it seems okay, so we're dealing with this constantly changing variable that's producing the sound. So I feel like playing on multiple reeds per practice session is a really great way to stay in good shape. Number five, perhaps should be number one because it's response. As we know, as a reed ages, the response tends to suffer a little bit, regardless of if you blend the hard end of the tip or clip the tip a little more evenly, or regardless of what you do, the response is just going to suffer. And that's really the most important quality in a reed is having good response, which is at its best when the reed is brand new. Finally, this is not really a problem of the reed itself, but summer is a very good time to build up your reed supply. So instead of playing on that same old reed, use this as an opportunity to build up your collection of reeds so that when the fall comes, you are set. So thank you. I hope this video has been helpful, and thank you for letting us serve you here at Double or Nothing Reads.